told. Listen. What's up? Welcome to Truth Be Told, where every man is king and the truth unfolds, and every word spoken comes from the soul, and the audience members love to take control. No topic is taboo, we talk about it all, and the host so funny you gon' shout and fall out your seat. Your life's not complete without a moment of truth once every 2 weeks. And we speak like none other. Educated real brothers, family style for you, your kids and your mother. And we love to gain your trust. Just sit right down, relax and enjoy. This is where the truth is found. Truth be told.
What up, what up, what up? What's going on?
Yep.
We want to welcome y'all to Truth Be Told, where every man is king.
That's right.
Sometimes.
That's right.
Starting right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear us right now?
That's right.
A little inside joke for our fans. Anyway, we want to welcome y'all back to the show. We were on a hiatus last week.
That's right.
Because Brother Sundjata. Oh, you know what? I'm jumping the gun. I'm one of your co-hosts. I go by the name of RealEyez, a.k.a. RealEyez Mystic of OTS Entertainment. What up?
Yeah, and I'm Sundjata. Say cool. Yeah. That's right.
Mr. Hip Hop with substance right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, as y'all know, for those of you who know us, every week Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for those of you who are not on the East Coast, we do this lovely show where we talk about issues going on in the community and just pretty much everything, you know, from the super intelligent to the super ratchet. We here. Sundjata and I, we do it, we love it, and we love y'all for coming back every week to chill with us. So, what I was trying to say earlier was that, Brother Sundjata,
yeah,
you go ahead and take it away. Why wasn't we here last week, Sundjata?
Brother Sundjata had another seed. He planted his manhood in a fertile soil. And from that fertile soil came a seed, and from that seed a tree will grow. That's right. Brother Sundjata at this time last week was in the hospital. I actually slept in the hospital because my wife had a baby last week Wednesday.
Congratulations, brother.
Baby Kamau. Thank you, brother. Baby Kamau, the silent warrior, is here. Has kept Brother Sundjata up at night, but these are the things you do. He has warms Brother Sundjata's heart. This is Brother Sundjata's second child too. This is my second child. I already have a daughter. Now I have a son. No, I didn't care if my new baby was going to be a son. It doesn't matter to me. Barack Obama had 2 girls. Why can't Brother Sundjata? I'm just as great.
Preach.
That's right. So, Brother Sundjata had another seed. I slept at the hospital last Tuesday, and my wife had the baby on Wednesday at 2:45. And fellas, Brother RealEyez don't have any children yet, but when you have your first child, be in the room for the process. The process is indescribable. Just to have...
So can you describe it?
Yes. Just to have... You have, let me see, it was about 5 people in the room. It was about my mother, my wife's mother, myself, and my wife, obviously, and a doctor and 3 nurses. 6 people. So 6 people in there. And just to think, at one moment, there's 6 people. And then, like, from the moment the babies start coming, all the doctors know, all the nurses, they get ready and everything. And then just to know that a 7th person came in the room. Oh, man, I'm telling you, brothers, if you're out there and you haven't witnessed this, you will appreciate your lady even more after seeing the ordeal that it takes to bring a child into this world. So I'd like to say a big shout out to my wife for bringing that seed into this world. And now Brother Sundjata has some work to do.
Shout out to Sundjata's wife, I Am Well.
That's right.
I know she's watching. I don't see her in the chat room yet. But big shout out to you. I just saw the baby.
Yes.
He's beautiful. I wanted to tell you on the air, if you're interested in having your child do any sort of modeling,
no,
I got you.
Brother Sundjata will never do that.
OTS Entertainment.
Never.
We do all types of modeling. You'll get 2% of the profits.
No.
No?
Too many black models out there.
That's not nice.
Too many models. We need more engineers and doctors and scientists. If my wife, you know those people when you go to the mall, those people see your children, they do it to everybody's child.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your child could be a model. My wife has to run the opposite way.
Even if the child's ugly, they
That's
do
right.
it.
That's right.
Your
That's
child
right.
could be a model.
That's
On
right.
uglybabies.com. They don't tell you that. But even all in still,
That's right. No babies are ugly.
there's some ugly babies. Let's be realistic. All right? You were blessed. Your baby isn't ugly. There are some ugly babies out there. I've seen some ugly babies, and that's not being mean. Let's just be real.
Oh!
It's not the baby's fault it's ugly. It's just, it is what it is. So,
he's getting their parents and babies.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, man. That had to be an awesome experience, man.
It's a great experience. You know, I was there, obviously, for the first child. You know, so, and it was only 5 years ago. So the first time, it was just... The first time, since I've never been through something like that before, I'm not an emotional guy and I didn't cry or anything like that, but it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm telling you. The Creator, God, Allah, whoever you pray to, Jehovah, it doesn't matter to me. The Creator, it's just something that science couldn't do in terms of everything that it goes into creating a baby. It just can't just be science. It has to be a higher power. It has to be a higher power when you witness something like that. It's religious. It's a religious thing, brother. Word, I'm telling you, it's just something that the woman is there and she's pushing and the doctor's telling her to push and the blood is coming out, but it's not like a gross out blood. It's not like somebody gets stabbed and you're like, oh my God, that's like real gross. No, it's like love and it's like pain and it's an endurance and it's like art. It's just a whole bunch of things going on. So brothers, if you're there,
Preach.
out there, be there in the room when your lady's having the baby. I can't even perfectly put it in words and describe it to a T how euphoric it is to see all that.
Can I add to that?
Word.
And then be there after that too. Don't just bounce after the fact like, well, I did my part. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.
True.
No, be there to be in your child's life.
True.
Some words of knowledge from Truth Be Told.
That's right.
Pow. For free. You got that. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
All right. I keep getting text messages. It's knocking me off the show. Please refrain from text messaging me right now because I'm trying to be in the chat room and it makes me reload every time.
Oh, man.
Does that happen on iPhones?
Of course not.
Do you even get text messages while you're watching? You probably can't even get text messages.
No, it just comes at the top and the text message shows right there and then it goes away.
You know what that is though? Look. Yeah, for my Android, I gotta advocate. What it is, it's the text message service I use. I don't use a native one to the phone. I downloaded this text message service, and that's. Anyway, moving on. Back to the show. Android is the best. Moving on. Tonight's show, and then I get another text message. So tonight's show, we're talking about a few things that have been going on.
Right.
Not sure if any of you guys are familiar with the story of the young 19-year-old black male by the name of Trayon. That was arrested after buying a $350 Salvador Ferragamo belt.
Whoa!
From Barneys in Midtown, New York.
That's more than
Manhattan. Yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't. Even if I had
19?
350 to blow.
You balling.
Well,
What's his name, Trayon?
Trayon, but he works.
Yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't work, but man, $350 for a belt?
I mean, that was the first injustice I heard when I heard this story.
But that's story there.
That's my personal opinion. If you're not familiar with it, we're going to show you a little bit. You know how we do here. Check it out.
19-year-old Trayon Christian said he saved his money and decided to spend it on a belt like this, a $350 Ferragamo, like some of his favorite rappers wear. So Trayon went to Barneys, New York, found what he was looking for, then used his debit card to buy the belt.
They made me sign my name on the receipt. I walked out, and as soon as I hit to the next block of the corner, the undercover cops stopped me, and that was it. They arrested me.
They slapped handcuffs on you?
Yeah.
Police brought Trayon to the 19th Precinct Station House and interrogated him about his high-end purchase.
They was asking me questions like where I get this money from, how I got the money, where do I work at, what school I go to.
Turns out he's an engineering student at New York City College of Technology. He also had an office job at the Brooklyn school and says he earned the money to buy the belt.
Why me? I guess because I'm a young black man, and you know, people, they do credit card scams, so they probably thought that I was one of them.
There's still racism in America, unfortunately.
We talked with fellow students about the incident.
Just because you're black doesn't mean you can afford it.
If he saves his money, he's working for it. So I guess he deserves to treat himself once in a while.
Now Trayon has sued Barneys and the NYPD. His suit claims, in spite of producing such documentation, Trayon Christian was told that his identification was false and that he could not afford to make such an expensive purchase. The luxury store denied anyone racially profiled Christian. A spokeswoman told me no employee of Barneys New York was involved in the pursuit of any action with the individual other than the sale. Barneys New York has zero tolerance for any form of discrimination, and we stand by our long history in support of all human rights. As for Trayon, he just got a new job at Target. Meanwhile, he returned the belt and keeps replaying the moment he was taken into custody.
Everything is legit, or my card and everything is legit. I work, so why would anything be a problem?
19-year-old Trayon Christian said he saved his money and decided to spend it on a belt like this.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so so many different, I don't even know where to start, yo. Like, first and foremost, I ain't gonna front. Personally,
insert rant.
I'm not no rant yet. But I'm not buying no belt for $350.
Especially with the PS4 coming out.
Thank you.
That's
Tell the people, man.
And the Xbox
and the
One.
Xbox One.
Like in 3 weeks.
If I'm going to spend my money frivolously,
That's right.
it's going to be on video games.
That's
But
right.
That's just personally me.
Only on the budget.
You know what I'm saying? But let's move past that. I respect the fact that the kid worked, wanted to get this belt, and I love how they inserted that his favorite rappers wear. Of course. God, I love it. I love it. You know, whatever. But either way, he paid. He made the money. He paid for it legitimately.
Right.
And it's a shame. Like, it's, to me, it's insulting that because he's a young black male, he can't have the money. Or even worse, you know what I'm saying? He has the money, but it's by illegitimate means. Like,
right.
He's doing credit card scams. I know they wanted to say Nigeria in there. I knew I was waiting for them to be like Nigerians. I knew it. But the point is, like, come on. Like, because he's black, I'll tell you one thing. I will never shop at Barneys. Not that I've ever shopped at Barneys.
You probably don't even know where it is in the city. I don't know where it is. Where is it even located? I've heard of the store. I don't know where it is.
Who cares? Who shops at Barneys anyway? Nobody rocks at Barneys. Nobody rocks at Barneys, man.
Not people we know.
People. Well, I don't know.
Come on, they got to be making money to sell a $350 belt.
But what I'm saying is that Barneys is like, it's been suffering. Like, when you do the research, they haven't been doing well over the years. So it's not even like they're up there or well known. I mean, they're known, but nobody really rocks with them. And that's what I'm saying. Like, for your sales to be suffering, you're falling off. Can you afford to be questioning who's coming in your store? Come on, man. Yo, Barneys, y'all whack, yo. Y'all gets no love.
Who's this? Trayon, right?
Trayon,
you played it wrong, my brother. You played it wrong. You should have been in a bed and say mental anguish. You shouldn't be up there giving speeches on the TV. Huh? Why is he talking about it? Who's your lawyer? You should have been laying out saying you're so disappointed, you're so sad. You should have been home on the couch.
But he's already like all that. That's what he's suing for. He's suing for what'd he say? For mental
anguish.
Mental anguish and something else like that. Like it makes sense. Look, I would have done the same thing. But I would have played. I've been like, the cops beat me. You know what I'm saying? They shot me with a stun gun.
Oh, that's right. He could have did that. But I think overall though, Trayon, 19 and $350 belt. Not that you shouldn't be buying it, but that's the biggest story to me. That's the biggest story to me. $350 belt.
We could go into the roots of this, and and the roots of black people and their aspirations and what they think makes the most sense to do with their money. me included, so I'm not passing judgment. Well, I'm passing judgment, but I'm involved in that judgment as well. But like, you know, and that can go from the whole mentality. It started from the bottom. Now we here. I didn't have it before. Now I have the money to acquire it. I'm gonna get it. It makes me feel good. Now, granted, that $350 probably should have went to books. Probably should have went to a meal plan at the college or whatever. But again, the mentality we have is we have to floss. That's one of the things that is a part of our community. Not to say it doesn't affect all races, but within the black community, we have this mentality of wanting to floss all the time, regardless of what it actually is doing to us financially. And I know I suffer from that. And
I think that's an American problem, though.
It is, but
in all races. Are you saying because black people make less on average than whites and Asians that they suffer more
for it because we're trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Right.
We're trying to keep up appearances that we may not be able to actually afford.
Right.
So
I understand that, and I understand that sentiment. But at the same time, brother Trayon, if they don't want you in the store, and I know we're going to get into this Jay-Z thing and all this other aspects of this, but if they're going to do that now, I heard that Al Sharpton might boycott and people might stop wanting to, they're going to tell black people to stop shopping at these places. Not that we shop there much
anyway, so no, they don't care.
It's like when
our purchasing power is not in these stores, so it's not going to affect them either way.
No, it's not in these stores. I don't know, but I guess it's bad publicity. The store will be getting bad publicity, and once you get bad publicity, it could be very hard to live down.
Hold up, let me just address this real quick. Shout out to Blackout. He said he forgot Barneys existed until this incident. Malika Baba, 2003.
Malika, what up?
We're not blaming him for buying the belt. What we're discussing now has nothing to do with him buying the belt. We're just talking in generalities in regards to I was talking about how black people spend their money. He did make the money himself, so I prefaced this whole thing I was saying beforehand with the fact that he made the money. He can spend it how he sees fit. I wouldn't do that. He can do what he wants. And that just led me on my tangent in regards to, I'm
blaming him for buying the belt. Take it how you want to take it. I'm blaming him. You 19 years old buying a $350 belt. Cut it out. Not that he can't buy the belt, but cut it out. You could do something better with that money. What's the young lady's name? Who's this?
Malika Baba, 2003.
Malika, come on. You know that's frivolous spending. You know he shouldn't be spending that type of money on no belt. I have on a tie, I have on a shirt, I have on a pants, I have on shoes, socks, watch. That's not even worth $350. Come on, he could have done something better with the money.
But you're older and you have more knowledge. You're wiser. You have wisdom. You have years to have grown out of that type of thing. When I was his age, I did the same thing. So I think both of us are, even you, I don't think Sundjata is blaming him per se. I think his age has a lot to do with it. All right? That's not what the cops were doing. The cops were saying, because you're black, you don't have this money. I'm saying you have the money, but why would you spend it on that? It's two completely different things. Sunchild says the whole story sounds fake to me. I won't say I agree. And shout out to Sunchild and to Malika Baba because I think you guys are new. I'm not familiar. I don't recall y'all. Thank y'all for watching the show and joining us. But I will say this. Being as though, and this can lead us into the Jay-Z discussion, being as though Jay-Z has a line coming out through Barneys next month. Is it possible at all that this might have been a publicity stunt?
But this is negative publicity. It's not good, though.
Doesn't matter. We've learned, and as many times as we talked about different publicity things on this show, no publicity is bad publicity.
No.
Who was talking about Barneys before this?
Yeah, but
nobody.
Then I don't know about it. I think in terms of entertainment that any publicity is great publicity in terms of entertainment. But I think when it comes to a retail establishment that sells things, I don't think they want this type of thing.
Slow it down,
and if people start picketing in front of Barneys...
Let me tell you something. We live in a very racially divided country, regardless of what anybody thinks. You know that. I know that. Y'all know that. Some people may not know that. Right. But this may sound crazy, but just follow my thinking real quick. I guarantee you that there are people who may not go out in public and say this, but the fact that Barneys did that, they feel like, hell yeah, that's the type of store I want. I'm going to them. That's right. Make sure them damn blackies find out what they're doing. I guarantee you there's people like that.
But why would they? Yeah. I understand that, and that's some type of craziness, type of neurosis. But those people are off the wall because why would they care if they're checking on who is paying what? Why would that affect them?
Yo,
I can
man.
see that affecting
Come
people.
on.
I can see this affecting people who work at Barneys and who work for Barneys, want to make sure that everyone who purchased something legit. I can understand that, but people on the outside who's coming in and they're shopping at Barneys, why should they care about that?
Let's take this back. Bear with me, y'all. I'm just trying to connect the dots. Let's take this back. All right. Why? Okay, so if it's not a big deal, why do people care about sharing a bathroom with a black person? Why is there a white bathroom with a black bathroom? It's no. Nah, son. Let me rock.
Go ahead, bro.
It's a matter of privilege. It's a matter of privilege. They want to feel like I can do this, so they shouldn't be able to do it. What? Oh, they can shop here now? They have money like that? Okay, I need to go find something else that they can't do so that I still have that upper level above them. You going to tell me that doesn't make sense? Chat room, what's up? Tell me, am I going crazy?
You know the president's half black, right?
I'm aware of that. What does it have to do with anything?
And you know his wife is black, right? And his daughters are quadroons. Look it up. You know his daughters are quadroons. So, if it's racial dynamic, yes, still living in America, but it's a different dynamic now. Like, what? I don't think whites can go anywhere that blacks aren't in this country. There are
some places.
Yeah, I guess if it's like a country club and you see one or two of us, but there's nowhere you can go where black people aren't. Nowhere. No state, no city, no town, no shop, nowhere. They're gonna have to get used to us. And if it's not blacks, you're gonna see Hispanics. And if it's not Hispanics, you're gonna see Asians. The country, they say now, in another 50 years, 30 to 50 years, this country will be majority
Hispanic.
No, not just Hispanic, with all of us, Hispanic, blacks, Asians, Indians, who's Asians, Native Americans, we're going to be the majority in this country. So where can they go at this point and not see us? Turn on the TV, we're there. Turn on the radio, they hear our voices. We're everywhere. They got to get used to us. That's my rant. What do you have to say?
Shout out to Chemstar and Chemstar 1. That's my sister.
Chemstar, what time is it over there in Paris? Right now.
They in Jersey.
Oh, she in Jersey now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Big shout out to them. What up? Listen. Oh, and real quick, I believe back in February, a young lady had the same situation happen to her.
Barneys or Macy's? I heard people saying the same thing about Macy's too.
I wouldn't be surprised, but it was Barneys.
Barneys?
Yeah, and the police were involved as well. And I believe she took her. I'm not going to get into it this time.
What?
She took her tax refund check and went and bought a $2,500 bag from Barneys.
See that dumb shit? We don't normally curse on here. Oh my God. That's the largest story here. That's the largest story.
Why would you take your whole refund check? You ain't got nothing. Look.
To go buy a bag. Ladies, I'm not a ladies, but what type of bag is that?
Listen.
Does that bag come in a man in an engagement ring?
Listen.
What type of bag? What's going on?
I don't even want to get into that because I don't want people. You know, it is what it is, but this is truth be told.
That's dumb.
I've made some bad purchases in my life, and I'm trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but come on. 2,500 is on one bag? All right, anyway, point is the same situation happened to her. So if you shop at Barneys and you think that's messed up, maybe you should reconsider where you shop. All right? Let's get into the truth be told on that.
Wait, Blackout, why is keep on saying censored? Are you doing that or they're censoring you?
No, that's Ustream that would do it. If he put up anything that's like a website or anything, they won't let him put it out. That's the only reason they should censor it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even seeing that, so I don't know.
You don't see that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's some whack iPhone stuff.
No.
Truth be told, let's get to that. We got to get to our next topic.
Truth be told, $350 belt is absolutely insane. And even though I believe it's absolutely insane, I don't think this young man should be harassed for purchasing a $350 belt. You know, if he was 19 and white, this wouldn't have happened. So I don't think that this should happen with him. And $2,500 on a bag, I think you should have arrested. Yes, she should have been arrested.
For stupidity though.
Yes,
not being black.
Yes.
All right, my truth be told on the topic. I agree with Brother Sundjata in regards to like spending your money frivolously, but at the same time, if this is something he's been building up towards, you want to splurge, you earned it. Do your thing, dog. I respect that. I think the New York City Police Department, again,
F them.
F them. I'm 100% behind that. Like, y'all always in something, man. When are you guys going to try to clean up your image for the people? Why do you think nobody likes y'all? Anyway, also, Barneys, kick rocks with open-toe shoes on. I'm never shopping there. You never seen another cent of my money. Even though you've never seen a cent of my money, but you're not getting any after this incident. Period. All right? Word up. All right, so moving along. Not that we're trying to keep the show today racially motivated, but truth be told, we talk about what's going on. And I know a lot of y'all have to have been privy to what's going on with the whole blackface Trayvon Martin Halloween stuff. If not, I'm going to let y'all see the picture that sparked it all, and I'm going to let y'all see a little clip from this newscast that kind of animates what happens. Interesting.
Hold on a second.
What's up?
Chemstar and Blackout, you guys are getting censored, so just write something different.
You're getting censored. You can't be cursing on the chat room, man.
Word.
We got people of all ages watching. I don't know.
And we're not doing that.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah, it's not us. All right, so moving on. Check it out. All right, here we go.
I was born a donkey.
It's the donkey of the day.
For the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlemagne the devil.
The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Tuesday, October 29th goes to two young Florida men named Greg Semino and William Feline, who thought it was a bright idea to dress up as Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman for Halloween. A photo was posted to Facebook showing one of these two suckers with black face paint on and a bloodstained hoodie with a single gunshot wound in the chest, and the other had on a neighborhood watch shirt and was pointing his fingers like a gun at Trayvon's head. Give Greg Semino and William Feline the biggest hee-haw.
Goodness.
Do we even have to continue on? Nope. Is any rhetoric needed to explain why this is one of the dumbest, sickest things you ever heard in your life?
Not at all.
Like, what part of that is amusing to people? The Trayvon Martin situation was one of the most tragic moments in American history, and you're going to make light of that? I've always been taught that you have to teach people how to treat you. I don't know what black people that these two guys have been around that they think they can treat Trayvon's memory like that. If members of Trayvon Martin's family locate Greg Semino and William Feline and whip their ass, could you be mad at them?
Nope.
Only in the confines of their neighborhood could Greg Semino and William Feline wear something like that. Walk through the wrong hood making a mockery of this tragic situation and watch what happened. F out of here. And please, anybody out there listening, please don't think this is a great idea and copycat these two fools.
Like, where are these persons, like, where are their friends, family to tell them,
Probably laughing along with them.
Probably thought it was funny.
Yeah. Give them another hee-haw just because, please.
I was born a donkey.
It's the donkey.
So, for those of y'all on the East Coast, y'all familiar with that voice. That was Charlemagne the God from Power 105.1 Breakfast Club.
Right.
They have that segment, Donkey of the Day, I think every morning or whatever. So, I thought that would be a good clip. The other clip I watched after the fact. That's my fault. I didn't put it up. But, yeah, you get the point. You saw the picture. There's another picture of an older guy floating around, too, with blackface and a bloody Trayvon hoodie as well. So,
yeah, I saw that.
What's your thoughts? Like, I mean, off the rip, I think totally insensitive. You guys are idiots. You probably wanted attention, and now you're probably getting a lot of attention you don't want. That's how I feel. I think I almost cursed. I think you guys are really stupid. Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? And that's never okay. I was just about to say, and I had to catch myself, I was just about to say, this is something recent. But you know what? It doesn't matter. This could be 10 years from now. You know what I mean? This is one of the, like they said in the clip, this is one of, like, the most polarizing and crazy events that's happened in the history of the U.S. as of recently. And you have the nerve, you have the gall to do that? That's actually disgusting.
The thing I'm going to say, the following things I'm going to say is only for entertainment purposes. I don't want anyone suing me. You don't have to do this. But if you in one of these parties and someone does something like that, you are obligated to chin check them. You are obligated.
100%.
Obligated as a man or a woman to go wreck shop. It's your duty. It's in your DNA. It's biological. You shouldn't be in a room like this and someone think that it's that comfortable around you to do something like that. I put up a picture on the Truth Be Told Tuesday page on the Instagram of a black woman with a noose around her neck at a party. And then you have these white folks, they pulling on the noose and they're all laughing like it's funny. If you ever in a situation like this, and many of us work at jobs where most of the people could be white or whatever, and we're in these neighborhoods and these communities where most of the people probably don't look like us, but no one should ever be that comfortable around you that they think something like this is a joke. So if someone's ever around you with this nonsense, you are obligated to walk up on both of them and just bam, bam, chin check them.
2-piece.
That's right.
And a biscuit.
That's right. Chin check. You don't gotta be no thug. You don't gotta be no tough guy or a tough girl. But at least you gotta go up to them and approach them on that nonsense.
Yeah, like it's sickening. It's sickening that somebody could do this and think and be like brazen enough to not only do it, but post the picture on your Facebook. Like Facebook is not the most viral thing in the world.
That's
like,
right.
Come on, and then your name is there so everybody can see it.
That's right.
So it's like you must be gung-ho and ready to like take this backlash. Now this is something I didn't know if a lot of people was aware of. These people are from Florida.
See?
So
that's how I'm not drinking Florida orange juice till this day.
They're probably from one of the areas that actually supported George Zimmerman and actually felt like what he did was correct. And maybe this is one of the ways they're trying to speak up for it. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. But they're idiots. Absolute and complete idiots. Like, you can't go certain places and that would fly. Like, wherever they did this, it had to be in their home at this party with their close friends. And you know what? Funny enough, when I was looking at the Facebook, I didn't go to his direct Facebook, but the picture that I saw that had some of the replies, you know, there were mixed replies. It wasn't like everybody that replied from his friend list was like, hey, funny. Someone was like, oh, that's funny as hell. And some people were like, yeah, that's just not cool. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you know, so even within his own community and the people he knows, it didn't fly with everybody. So I'm sure even at that party, maybe there was somebody who was like, yo, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? But that's not enough to stop them. You're already in it. You're at the party. They're like, F it, let's do it. We're going to do it. Post this picture up, whatever. But I think it was, I think it's absolutely like.
You would never be around Jewish people and put up something by Hitler like this.
I was just thinking that.
You would never do something like that. And people trivialize our pain and our angry and our frustration with this effed up system. So how could you trivialize our pain and our frustration and everything we feel about this damn system and don't expect us to react? So when black people start reacting now and start burning stuff down and start breaking stuff, you're going to say we're emotional and we're going off our emotions. But all of us, starting with this gentleman that you just see, the things that we face every day, whether it's just these little injustices or the big injustices that happen with Trayvon, it's still injustice. So when you see stuff like this, you have to approach people on this nonsense. People can't think this is cool. They can't think this is cool. This is like someone leaving their house with this makeup on and with this idea and going outside and think this is okay. So you people out there, I'm now deputizing you. You're now sheriffs. And you're now citizen officers. If you see something like this, you have to make a citizen arrest. And that citizen arrest is you got to approach somebody on this. If you're at work and don't want to lose your job over 2-piece and somebody on that's doing something like that, okay, I can understand that. But you have to go up to them and you have to talk to them and you have to make them know that this is not right.
Yeah.
Word.
Is that your truth be told?
All of that in one.
My truth be told is, in the words of a great man, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
You sure?
Something like that.
Close.
You get the point. You get the point. You know what I'm saying. When you see this type of stuff, you have to say something. And if it's something that's disconnected from you, for instance, like here we are in Jersey and this happened in Florida. Look, you think that I give a damn? I'll find his name, and I believe, unless he has it shut off at this point, you can probably go to this dude's page and say something. I'm not saying you have to say nothing crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go up there and be like, hey, bro. Am I being racist? I'm sorry. Hey, man, look, that's not cool. You shouldn't have done that. That's offensive to me. And if I ever catch you in my neck of the woods, on sight, as the young kids say, on sight. That's it. That's not a threat. That's just giving him knowledge, forewarning him. That's all. Truth be told, idiots. And that's it. The three of them. All three of them. Idiots.
Word. So that's...
I'd like to pause for a second. Thank you, Blackout, who says he got it right. Damn straight. I knew I got it right. You trying to play me out, son.
No, what did you say?
I said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Oh, I think you did get it right. You sure that's what you said?
That's what I said. We
Who
can
said
roll the tape back. Martin Luther King said it. And even if I didn't know who said it, they put it in the chat room.
Who said that?
Malika B.
Malika B. You put it injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Go ahead, Malika B. We're going to put you on a research team. You're on Blackout.
So
Blackout's already on the team.
Yeah, he's the head of the research team.
That's right.
So it's that time again, people.
Uh-huh.
We want to thank you so much for being with us this show. We hope that you enjoyed yourself.
Right.
If you're interested in connecting with us in our various forms, you can check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/itsalltruth. If you haven't already, please like the page. Instagram is Truth Be Told Tuesday. That whole long ass word. Thank Brother Sundjata for that. Our email is itsalltruth@gmail.com. You can find us there. Our Twitter is TBT Show. So at TBT Show. Shit. I always do this. Oh, YouTube.
Right.
YouTube.com/user/TBT Show. And I believe those are the various forms you can get in contact with us as far as Truth Be Told. Personal Twitter is RealEyez Mist, RealEyezMyst. That's
word. Oh, shout out again to my Empress and also Prince Olu.
Word. How can we forget?
We're on Prince Olu show.
Hopefully y'all check this out. We got the clips on the page. We definitely went to go see the Humble Prince and was on his radio/TV show last week. Had a good time, good conversation.
Word.
And we actually got some things in the works, you know what I'm saying, with them. We're going to see if we can get Prince Olu over here on the TBT show. Great show. He comes on Wednesday night. So go to our page and find a link for his stuff, and you can watch him tomorrow. Also, we haven't shouted out in a long time. Big shout out to Miss Lee. I listened to her show the other night. She comes on Monday nights. Look, we set your whole week up. You got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
That's right.
All right. You can also go to our page to find information for her page. I'll post it up. And yeah, we want to shout out everybody in the chat room. Shout out all the new people, the new names we don't recognize. Everybody for watching. We love y'all. And we'll be back again next week, Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright.
Malika B, thanks for watching, and it's a newcomer,
Sunchild.
And Sunchild. Peace to both of you.
Word up. Check y'all later. Enjoy your evening.